Hey guys, what's going on? Fish Champ here, and today we are going to be continuing on in our Let's Play of Pokemon Colosseum. So, we are actually going to be picking up a brand new team member in today's expeditioning. And in the last episode, we had some thugs, and as you can see, here's one right here. And they're going to be guarding the different entrances of the city. And as we'll be finding out here, we are going to be fighting them, and they're going to have Shadow Pokemon. But these Shadow Pokemon aren't just any Shadow Pokemon. Also, I don't know if that's an intentional pun or not, but it's Belluno. Anyway, he has a Croconaw and a Grimer. The Shadow Pokemon are going to be the starters from the Johto region. And I decided that I'm going to be using the Makuhita in this battle just to show you what it's like having a Shadow Pokemon around. As you can see, just from a little bit of walking around we've done, there's a little bit less, and it's a little bit lower, the heart gauge is a little bit lowered. And you'll also see that Makuhita doesn't have any of its attacks available to it right now. It only has a move called Shadow Rush, which is a pretty decently powerful move, and it makes you take a little bit of recoil damage, but overall it's a pretty decent move for being locked into it. I believe it's typeless, and it hits, I think it hits other Shadow Pokemon super effectively. I believe. I might be wrong on that. But anyway, Croconaw is gonna go on a surf and safari. And alright, let's see what this does. Okay, I was wrong. I don't remember all of the mechanics for Shadow Rush, unfortunately. Maybe it's super effective on non-Shadow Pokemon, I don't know. Alright, I'm level 26, that Croconaw's level 30. I think I should go for a Psychic attack on that, and I'll just go for a Shadow Rush on the Spoink. Because despite my being under-leveled compared to this Croconaw, I actually took that Surf decently well. Makuhita, on the other hand, is kind of... he's taking some damage from it. Yeah, I might have to switch out. My Makuhita. Spoink will useless-ialize. The fact that that Makuhita couldn't take out a Spoink that was 6 levels under it is rather disappointing. Oh, and it tormented me. Lol. Alright, I'll get rid of that Spoink, and I will switch to Umbreon. Another reason I want to switch out from Makuhita is that what's really annoying about Shadow Pokemon is they can just decide to go into what's called the Fever Pitch, and they won't listen to your command. And so you have to use Call in order to snap them out of it. Now, I could also use Call right now just to lower its heart gauge a little more, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to switch into Umbreon, and hopefully this return will take out the Spoink, but something is telling me it won't. Now, I'm choosing Croconaw because I think my team needs a little bit of water coverage, and Croconaw, furthermore, in its evolution for Alligator, it gets a lot of really nice coverage moves, like Crunch and Ice Fang, and whatnot. It does get some really good moves to support its high attack stat. Unfortunately, its special attack stat is not absolutely abhorrently terrible, but it is pretty bad. It is a physical attacker, not a special one. And this game was a game that came out before the physical special split in Gen 4. Actually, okay, let me do this. Let me reflect, and then I will bite. Oh, I actually should have taunted, because he's just going to keep scary facing me. Although it doesn't matter. I'm already slower than him anyway, so... I'll bite. I don't want to risk another bite. I don't want to risk it. But anyway, what I was saying was that water moves in this game are all special moves. So, you know, Waterfall in other games, in the Gen 4 games on, is a physical water move. But, in this game, all water moves, Waterfall, Surf, etc., they're all, what's the word? They're all special. They're all special moves. You know what? I actually will taunt, just so I don't damage him. Starters, I believe, have a pretty low catch rate, so that's why I'm going to the Great Ball. Furthermore, it's a water type, and so I think it's appropriate going to a blue ball. And wow, I actually caught that first time. You're tough. Trudley and Folly can't be blamed for losing. So yeah, just wrapping up what I was saying. For Alligator, I think is going to be pretty useful due to its coverage options and physical attack stat. But the other main reason I'm using it is its water moves, and unfortunately those are going to be based off of his special attack stat. But I think we'll manage. We'll work with what we got. What was that strange Pokemon? What did you people do to it? That? It's a Pokemon that we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. No, you didn't? You artificially closed the door to that poor Pokemon's heart? Knowing that's not going to help you do anything. I know. When I was little, I heard about that. They say if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can gradually be reopened by battling together with it. Fish, let's go. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. Alright, well, we will head back to Pyrite in just a second. But first, we will go to the center and heal up, and I'll drop off my Makuhita because I am not going to be using that thing anymore. I just wanted him to have his one moment of glory in that short battle of ours. So, we are back at the entrance, and before I head off to Pyrite, I just wanted to make note of something else here. This is going to come at level 30, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit higher level than the starters they give you, and they also give you a Mystic Water. For the other Johto starters, they give the appropriate power-up move that it will power up certain water type and grass type or fire type moves. Now, unfortunately for us, it does not have any of its moves, and we also don't know its nature, and it's not going to level up like usual. You know, any Mons like Umbreon or Espeon, they're going to level up normally just fine. But, unfortunately for us, Croconaw will not. Now, when we do open the door to its heart later on, it will gain back all of the experience that we did not get when it was a Shadow Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. But for now, we are not going to be able to do anything about that. Where was she saying we needed to go again? She said we needed to go back to... Oh, I skipped by it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. We actually did need to go here. I was a little bit unsure of myself for a second, but this was where we needed to go. Whoa, hold it there. It's a construction site. It's not a safe place to be. This is no place for tourists to visit. Go on, scram. Nah. I want to walk around. Yup. It's been a mighty long time. I can't rightly recall when it was that... Bleh. I can't rightly recall when it was that... That's a really weird way to write that sentence. I can't rightly recall when it was that I was last at home. Is that a typo? I don't know. But we're just about done here. All that's left is to clean up the site, and we're done. Alright, fair enough. Been working hard, I have. Let me tell you, making this here huge tower is one massive job. It's hard to imagine, even for me. Y'all come back to visit when we're all done here. There'd be a Colosseum on top of the tower. Amazing stuff. I don't know what I was trying to do with my voice there, but it was interesting, I guess. I remember there being a hidden item somewhere around here. What if I try running into the Colosseum? Nope, can't do anything. Alright. I really thought there was a hidden item around here. No? Okay. Maybe, no, it's not on the outside. I thought there was a hidden item there. Okay, here we go. I wasn't making a fool of myself. I did need to go here first, because we are now heading into Pyrite Town. A rough and dirty town full of thugs and scoundrels. It is said to be home to sinister Pokemon. Sounds like the perfect place for a vacation. Let's go, Rui. Aw, Mr. Johnson, give a man a break here. I keep telling you I don't know anything. That better be true, Kyle. Kyle? Kale? Kale, I guess it's kale. Kale like the vegetable? I don't know. That better be true, Kyle. Kale? Kale. Alright, I'm settling on Kale. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Mr. Johnson, sir, I wouldn't think about lying to you. You've got to believe me, right? Alright, fine. I'll let you off easy today. See you. Heh, what a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. Well, that's not really a good sign. But yeah, the music of Pyrite Town, people have very different opinions about it. I think for a more ghetto area like this, a more sleazy, very seedy area of a very seedy, crime-ridden region like Ore, I think the music fits it very well. What are you looking at? I haven't seen your faces around these parts. What are you, tourists? If you don't want to get hurt, you should get lost and quick for the good of your health. Heh. That's not ominous at all. This is Pyrite, the town of Earth. Oh, it's an old person. I gotta try and give it an old person voice. This is Pyrite, the town of Earth, Wind, and Money. You appear to be outsiders, you young'uns. You had best beware. There are many ne'er-do-well sorts round them there parts. Alright, I kind of mixed a weird, not really trying southern accent with a older person's voice. I forget what the fortune-telling thing does, actually. Let's go in here. I remember this being somewhat important later on in the game. People call Fatine the mother of Pyrite. Her ability as a fortune-teller is highly regarded. Why, just a while ago, she even determined where my wife is living since she left me. Sob. Well, if she's such a great fortune-teller, why couldn't she foretell that your wife was gonna leave you and what you could do to stop it? Man, video game logic these days. Find what you seek, be it an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fatine's fortune-telling chamber. I am Fatine. If ever a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Whatever your problem may be, my fortune-telling shall lead to the solution. Whoa ho ho. Alright, yeah, I think we have to come by here later for actual advice. This person right now, she seems to be rather tied up with this person. Is this a battle over here? I forget. Huh. You thugs must be Mirabie's newest recruits. Well, shoo. Beat it. I don't have any money to give to the likes of you. Just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Showing how funky and strong are your pokes. Okay, I tried incorporating Pokemon into that song and it didn't work. Wait. Let me see if it could work. Showing how funky and strong is your fight. Showing how funky and strong are your pokes. It doesn't matter who's wrong or woke. Oh man, that's terrible. Showing how funky and strong are your pokes. It doesn't matter who's wrong or woke. Just... Oh man, I'm not gonna quit my day job. Oh man, that was terrible. Alright, well here we are at this rather rather strong-looking man. The name's Duking. I run the Colosseum here. If you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy. Alright, that was a little rude, but direct, and I take he's busy. I'm the lookout. Nobody is supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. Ooh, shiny button. Ooh, I must press it. Ooh, Illuminati confirmed. 3 people here. This is the super secret hideout of the Illuminati. I found it right here. These 3 kids. Yep, right here. My sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house. That's why, Marcia, we've got to somehow snag them from the criminals. Wah! You startled me. How did you get in here? That's weird. My little brother is supposed to be on lookout. Well, you need to hire a new lookout, I guess. Are you Papa's friends? I'm Marcia. I'm pleased to meet you. But sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. Please come visit and play with us another time. Alright, sounds good. These people will definitely be important later on. Duking, how much more are you going to take from Mirror B and his stooges? They're using you in the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? ... Stares off into distance forebodingly. Check. So you just clam up. I've lost faith in you. Huh. Well, it does seem like Duking is important around here, but it seems like he's also not really doing his job. The man that went out is Silva. He's Duking's friend. But he was really angry. His face looked all scary. Silva used Scary Face. It's super effective on Mr. Unnamed Sentry. Alright, let's see if Duking says anything. Nope, he's just still busy. Alright, well, we see that Duking is not... It has all the motivation sucked out of him. Seems that Mirror B has the rule of this roost, and we need to do something to help Duking restore law and order to this town. But what exactly we will do? I don't know exactly yet, but we'll figure out in the next episode. So, next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we are hopefully going to get into some more battles. I believe I think that girl right up there is a person that we can fight. We'll get into some battles with the locals here in Pyrite Town, and hopefully we can restore some of Duking's lost motivation. See y'all later, guys. Ciao.